Welcome to the Sun-Times newsroom. Hello, political junkies. Well, we're close to the March 20 Illinois primary, so today we're going to get a feel on what the big dynamic is in Cook County. Joining me today is Rachel Hinton, who covers Cook County for the Chicago Sun-Times. So let me just quickly summarize, and then I'll have you give us the analysis of what's going on in each race. Toni Preckwinkle running for re-election. She's the president of the Cook County Board. And then we have the biggest three contests are going to be for between two incumbents and one open seat. Now, Rachel, why don't we start with the president of the county board and maybe get to the bottom line of what's the dynamic in that race?
Sure. So I would say the dynamics, and the main theme in all of these races is the fact that the sweetened beverage tax, which was repealed in October, is still lingering. There's still lingering
the soda
feelings
tax
there.
still has fizz.
Correct. It's not completely flat yet. And so what we're seeing in the president's race is former Alderman Robert Fioretti, who used to represent the 2nd Ward, coming back and saying, we don't need new taxes. Taxes are driving people out. And saying, still
so
using
he's hitting Preckwinkle for putting the tax in the first place, and then you covered so ably all the fights that ended up getting it repealed.
Correct,
okay. So is the soda industry getting involved in this one?
Not in the president's race.
See, that's interesting. Is that because Toni Preckwinkle's so far ahead?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's fair to say that right now. He hasn't received any money from the Citizens for a More Affordable Cook County, which is the American Beverage Association's PAC. But other races, like the 1st District race, which is incumbent Richard Boykin, and technically 1, 7, and 12. So 1st District, 7th District, and 12th District are all receiving money from that PAC.
Okay, and just wait. So it is the open seat is 7. That's Pilsen.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, and the 2 incumbents. So why don't we now move to those big races?
Sure.
We'll go in numerical order.
Sure.
So how about 1?
So 1 is incumbent Richard Boykin, who was elected in 2014. He's facing Brandon Johnson, who is a CPS teacher, as well as a
lot of money. Now this is one where the unions, are going in on Brandon's, on Boykin's side.
Yes. They are on Mr. Johnson's side.
Yes.
They are against Mr. Boykin, I would assume, for the repeal of the beverage tax. But Johnson also has money from the Chicago Teachers Union, where he's an organizer, and he's received, I believe, around $50,000 from them.
So we're going to see in these county races, and this is kind of interesting, that the beverage industry and its allies are going up against a consortium of unions.
Correct.
On this, and so this is one race in the dynamic.
Yeah.
Is there besides the tax, is there any other overriding issue in this 1st District race?
Gun violence reform and bringing jobs to the west side, because it encompasses Austin and other areas that need economic development. Okay,
quickly, because we don't have all the time in the world here, even though we're digital. We don't want to take all your time up today. How about this John Fritchie incumbent race, the race that John Fritchie, the incumbent, is up in Ravenswood?
Yeah. Fritchie was first elected in 2010. He's facing Bridget Degnan, who used to work for the Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulation.
And there's a lot of money going into this one, too.
Lots of money going into that one. Fritchie has received a lot of money from that American Beverage Association PAC. Degnan has received a lot of money from unions. So again, it's a lot of butting heads over the results of the repeal of the beverage
tax. And then
tax.
our last race, it's for an open seat, the one being vacated by Cook County Board member Jesus Chuy Garcia, because he's running for Congress in the 4th Congressional District. Rachel, what's happening there?
More money, more money, more money, more money, and more problems.
How many people are running for that open seat?
3. But I would say that the main 2 to watch are Alma Anaya, who is a former Garcia staffer. And then we also have Angie Sandoval, who is the daughter of Martin Sandoval, a state senator in the 11th district.
Right, and I've seen commercials on that.
Yeah.
We're going to keep an eye on all your county races, and we'll check in before election and election night too. From the Sun-Times newsroom, thank you, Rachel Hinton. I'm Lynn Sweet.